Is Social Security running out? Should you take it now just in case it runs out? Well, in my opinion, that would be a really big mistake. And in today's video, we're going to talk about why Social Security is not running out, and then the 5 potential changes that they might make to Social Security and how you should make your claiming decisions based upon those 5 changes. If you're new to the channel, I'm Scott Sierens. I run a retirement planning firm where we help people age 55 plus, individuals and families just like you, minimize their taxes, understand when they can retire, how much they can spend in retirement, so that way that they can retire, invest, and spend with confidence. Now, a common question that I get from new people that we meet with, people just like you, is Social Security going to run out? If so, should I take it now because I've paid into it for a lifetime and I want to make sure that I get my benefits? And again, I feel that making your decisions based on that would be a really big mistake. And here's why. I think it's important first that we understand how Social Security works. Now, yes, the trustees of the Social Security Administration, and I'll include a link in the description below so you can read the entire article. But the trustees have said that the Old Age and Survivor Trust Fund will be able to pay out 100% of benefits through 2033, at which point the trust fund will be depleted. However, and here's the however, the continuing income will be enough to fund 77% of the needed benefits. So what does all that really mean? Well, if you're still working, most likely you might be collecting a paycheck from your company. Before the company sends you that paycheck, what they're doing is they're taking out in taxes, they're taking out for Social Security. And that Social Security that they're taking out from your paycheck and from all of the paychecks throughout the United States is enough to fund 77% of the current Social Security needs. So let's just keep this simple. There's taking enough out of the paychecks of the people working today to fund 77% of Social Security. And then when you're on Social Security, the people working tomorrow are going to fund your Social Security. That's how it works. So that's why I don't see Social Security running out, and I don't believe that you should be basing your decisions on Social Security running out. Now, we do have a free guide for you on the when, what, and how of Social Security decisions to help you optimize your Social Security, as well as ways to supplement your Social Security income. You can get it at lifemoneyshow.com/Social Security, and there'll be a link in the description below. But as I had mentioned, there are 5 potential changes that you might want to make your decisions on for when you decide to claim your Social Security. So rather than making your decisions on it running out, let's talk about those 5 potential changes that they could potentially make. Well, as you can see, there's only enough being collected to fund 77% of the Social Security needs. So what's one of the changes they can make? They could reduce Social Security by 23%. Therefore, they'll have enough coming in. If they reduce it by 23%, they've got enough coming in to fund then at that point in time 100% of the needs. Now, I don't know if they necessarily do that because I could see that can make a lot of people really angry because a lot of people rely on Social Security. It makes up a majority of people's income. So maybe instead of reducing it by 23%, another option is they could change what they consider the full retirement age. And for people not yet taking Social Security, or people that are younger, not maybe in their 50s, people in their 30s, 40s, etc., they could increase what the full retirement age is, meaning when you can get that full retirement benefit. Right now, the highest full retirement age is age 67. Well, what could they do? They could change that to 68, they could change it to 69, 70, and so forth, making people wait longer before they actually get that full retirement benefit. Change number 3 that they could make. Well, they could increase the tax. Right now, the tax is only enough to cover 77% of the benefit. What could they do? Well, they could just take more out of our paychecks to help make sure that 100% of Social Security is being covered. Change number 4 is they could increase the contribution in benefit base. The benefit base is $160,200. What does that mean? Well, the first $160,200 of income is what they pull Social Security from. If you make over that, well, they're not collecting the Social Security tax from the monies above that $160,200. So if you're making $200,000, again, they're only collecting Social Security based on the first $160,200. So they can remove that cap and make it uncapped, and therefore all dollars get taxed for Social Security. Or they just increase it to $200,000, $250,000, so on. The last change, the 5th change that could potentially happen, is they could maybe play around with the cost of living adjustment. They could update that formula, change the formula, so therefore maybe the increases that you get on Social Security each and every year based on inflation aren't as much. So as you can see, I don't believe Social Security is running out. However, there are a lot of changes that they could potentially make, or they could make a combination of all 5 of these changes to help make sure Social Security is funded. And so who makes these decisions? Well, as you can guess, Congress makes these decisions. And what are they doing? They're just kind of kicking the can down the road. But at some point in time, it will come to a point where either Social Security will have to be reduced or those changes will have to be made. Now, as you probably already understand, Social Security can make up a huge portion of your lifestyle income. How much you have a lifestyle that you want to live, how much you're going to need each and every month. Social Security is going to make up a huge portion of that. And the decisions that you make based on the decisions that you make of when you claim your Social Security have a huge role in how much that'll fulfill of your lifestyle income, but it also play a huge role in how big of an income gap that you need to fill from your retirement savings. And if you take Social Security too early, if you make the wrong decisions, you might have too big of a gap, therefore putting too much stress on your retirement savings, and that could run out, or you have to reduce your lifestyle income. So this is why the decisions around Social Security become very critical and very important. And so I wouldn't make those decisions just based on it running out. What I would make those decisions based on is these potential 5 changes that they could make in the future. As we know, Social Security is a big portion of your retirement. So if you're not yet collecting Social Security and wondering when to start collecting it, we have a free guide around the decisions of Social Security, the who, what, when, and how of Social Security decisions. It's going to give you actionable advice. It's going to talk to you about strategies of when to collect your Social Security to help you potentially optimize your benefit by hundreds of and thousands of dollars. Also, ways to help supplement your Social Security income. You can get it at lifemoneyshow.com/Social Security. Again, that's lifemoneyshow.com/Social Security, and we'll have a link in the description below. I hope that you found this video to be of value and benefit. And if so, and you'd like to see additional videos in regards to Social Security to help you minimize your taxes in retirement and in regards to retirement planning, subscribe to our YouTube channel as we're continuing to come out with new videos each and every week to help you with those topics. I look forward to our next conversation to helping you enjoy life today and being financially confident about your retirement.